Hey guys, this isn't a normal launch video. It's a bit of a unique one. So, a little bit of back context. I was a speaker at Next.js Conf, and that went great. It was amazing. But due to recent events, somehow my inbound email got leaked, and I started getting a barrage of emails asking me to dip out of the conference. So here is the filter that I piped them to in Gmail once it forwarded through inbound, and it's all like this, like, cancel your speaking engagement with Vercel. Now, I'm used to this sort of spam, and it's pretty detectable, especially when you do it with Gmail filters, and it hasn't really needed a solution until now. So, what happened was there was this site, which I will not be putting on screen due to I don't want to spread it more, but there was this site that allowed you to put in your name and your email address, and it would use AI to generate a random subject and random body of a message that was sent to all of the speakers. Now, I want to note this is nothing on Vercel. There was nothing that they could have done to prevent this. And I actually worked with them and was thankful that all the emails came through Inbound because I was able to export them all, which I will have a postmortem blog post about that on how Inbound was able to eradicate that. But essentially, we were getting, specifically me, was getting a ton of slightly different emails that you couldn't really pick up correctly with filters. You would have to like trigger Vercel, CEO, cancel, speak, all in the same thing. And it was a lot of work. And I was like, I wish there was just a way that I could make it so that way I just have like this firewall for my inbox and I can have strict rules, but then I can also have AI sort of scanning everything. Well, that's what I did. I created Inbound Guard. So basically, whenever an email comes in, it will evaluate the rules that you have in Guard. Think of it as a firewall, but for your email. So, like, for example, this one is an AI configuration. So if it just says, if the email is trying to get me to cancel my speaking engagement with Vercel or talking about the CEO and his post, just block it. Subjects are like, and I give an example. And what it does is it's an AI, and on action, it will block it. And blocking it actually sends a bounce response. So it can actually hurt the reputation of the sender to help negate against spam. And I created this in about, and you can obviously test it with some emails. So like obviously this one came in, and if we test it, it will run the rule. And I created this in a couple days just because I was like, oh my gosh, this is so painful. So it is now in beta. It's available for inbound pro accounts and above for completely at no extra cost. So yeah, exactly. So we got rule match, and it's like, okay, it's got the subject, it's got the from, and it's got the body. And so it would automatically route, and it's already been working. So like we get this block right here, and we get the inbound guard summary, and it gives the reason that the AI decided to like give this decision, and then you could click on it to actually view the rule itself. So it is now enabled by default on all inbound pro and above accounts. You can go over to this little guard tab on the side. Check it out. I think that this could be some really cool type of stuff to help prevent spam. And additionally, we could integrate this with MCPs and even more to kind of have an open source repository of these bad senders that we could kind of just compile together. So obviously there's no delivery information because it just bounced it. But yeah, check out Inbound Guard today. And I wish I didn't have to create this feature, but due to the nature of the world, I did. But I think that was actually good. It gave me a problem that I was having, and I think I created a pretty good solution for it. So, yeah, try out Inbound Guard today and let me know what you think. See ya.